This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the CEO of Monumental Minerals, Dr. Jamil Sater. Jamil, I missed you in Vancouver, but it's great to have you on the phone. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing great, Gerardo. How are you?
I'm well. Listen, we know that the lithium sector, the critical metal sector, the rare earth sector is absolutely on fire. We're seeing major capital allocations now from not just mining companies, but we have automakers such as GM taking a $650 million stake in Lithium Americas to help them develop their project in Nevada. It's clear to me, anyway, that this is a trend that has a lot of runway, and I'm speaking about lithium specifically right now, but the same could be said for rare earths, right? We have what has now been verified to be essentially a gigantic spy balloon floating all around the United States that China now says was an oops moment for them, right? They kind of lost control of it, if you can believe that. And so, again, it's clear to me that the
Right.
lithium sector, the rare earth sector, and the geopolitical tensions are all continuing to trend on the high side. And so, with that said, you just had a release about exploration drilling on a project in the lithium triangle of Chile. That is but one piece of a lot of pieces that I know you've been in the process of setting up for 2023 for Monumental. And I wanted to have you on just to touch on that a bit.
Yeah, of course. And so thanks for asking about that. So we are absolutely thrilled about this agreement that we now have with the Akina Turi community. This agreement is to carry out our exploration drilling activities. We're very thankful for the community for granting us access to their ancestral lands and how professional they've been to work with. And this agreement is really important because this opens up drilling to this project for us. And, having this in place now, there is plans to have drills turning by the end of this month. We're already in final discussions with the drilling contractor, and we're pretty much good to go.
This is a big deal. I want to really provide some context to listeners that may be new to this project or to the Monumental story. Can you tell us where this project is located? Because that is, and pardon the cheesy pun, that's critical to the potential success here and the potential upside, right?
Of course. The Salar de Turi project is approximately 60 kilometers northeast of the community or the city of Calama in northern Chile. It's within the Lithium Triangle. And we have basically the entire salar. So we have 8,500 hectares. And if it's not the entire salar, it's definitely the best parts of the salar. And I say that because we have geophysics that's been done by Lithium Chile. And we know where the prospective brine units are, and we know where we want to drill. So we have a very good project, very good location, very close to a sizable community, and also good access. We have paved roads that are virtually right up to the drill site.
Now, these salars are, again, to be absolutely clear, are salars that contain, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think more than half of the world's lithium supply. Is that accurate? I mean, that's a whole heck of a lot.
Yes, there is over half the world's supply of lithium that would be contained in the Lithium Triangle, and that would include Chile, Argentina, Bolivia. At this point, Bolivia is more or less off limits. They still have a ways to go in terms of working on their salars and getting those projects moving. But moreover, just in terms of global proven reserves, Chile is number one. Chile has twice as much proven lithium as the number two country, which is Australia, and 5 times as much as the number three country, which is Argentina. So it's a really, really good place to be in terms of of lithium, of salars, and just the lithium concentrations in brines, some of the best in the world.
Now you
In
have an
Chile.
option. You have an option to acquire a 50.01% interest to this project, which is great deal making because it gives you the opportunity to test it and see if it's worth following up with. You also have the option to acquire a 75% interest entitled to the Laguna Blanca project, which is also in Chile. Can you speak to that project a bit?
That's a great project too. It's about 80 kilometers due east of the community of San Pedro de Atacama. That project, we've done some work ourselves to complement the work that Lithium Chile has done, and that's also our plan this year is to drill that project. Right now, just because of the easy access to Turi, Salar de Turi, that's our number one focus. There's also a weather aspect that plays into Laguna Blanca, as it is around 4,500 meters above sea level, and as we get closer to winter, which would be getting into May, June, July, in the conditions are a little bit more difficult, but the plan is to also get in there and drill that project this year.
It sounds like you have multiple shots at a significant discovery in a space, the lithium space, that is absolutely on fire. You, of course, also have a rare earth project that I know is very, very important. The earlier stage, very, very important. It's right near the Texas border, located in Coahuila, Mexico. Can you speak to that project a bit before I let you go?
So the Jamil project, wonderful project, moving along exactly the way that we want it to. It's very complex geologically, so we've had an excellent consulting group that's been out mapping, been collecting samples, been doing geophysics, and we're getting very close to the end of that program. And the next stage now is to come up with drill targets, and based on all of that information that we've got. So we are looking at potentially having drill targets chosen and ready to go in a couple months. But I will say as well that we have excellent relationships with the local landholders, whether it's the local ejidos or with the ranchers. And I think that's really important too. They've come to see us as a partner, and it really makes it easy for us when we decide that we want to move forward with the drilling aspect to have them both helping us out and having them on side.
Drill, baby, drill. Lots of shots on goal. Looking forward to this tiny market cap being re-rated. If you hit on any one of those three projects, you'll be trading much, much higher. If you hit at a couple, you'll likely be trading in dollars, not cents. Jamil, anything to add to that?
Nothing more today, Gerardo. It's been a pleasure talking with you as always, and I look forward to talking with you again. When we've got those drills turning.
Love it. Can't wait. Jamil, thank you for your time as always.
All right. Thanks, Gerardo.
Hey everybody, Gerardo Del Real here. If you're enjoying the content that you just saw, you can let us know in 3 simple steps. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please share across your network and on social media. Take care, everybody.